maybe a quarter.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
And what we were saying too, I think more for anything, kids' confidence, because you can't get beat like that every week and want to come back. It just takes away, and I just want them to get to a point that they are competing. If they lose a game, it is
Tight or something.
5 points, 10 points. I think that's something they can do. But come and get beat. 50 points and kids compete because. But my thing is, like I said, every week we have ran into anybody outside. I mean, nobody. At first, when I first saw the first couple of games, I said, okay, they just so happened. But every game, my wife called me on my way, and she was like, boy, it's 33-2.
Along with that, because if you're gonna put some of the older kids on that team, you gotta take some of these kids and put them on the 10 and under team, and let them play against kids their age, so that they can compete. Because you got kids.
And not only that,
my kid just turned 10. His kid's just 9.
Yeah, and that's
13, get ready to turn 14. That comes up to the house and plays one-on-one with Solomon all the time.
Yeah.
He's not as skilled as Solomon is, but he beats Solomon because he pushes him around.
He mess around to get him an elbow or get hit. I mean, he could hurt him, and I know like even Jordan, he just don't have the physical strength to handle a boy 15 years old.
Consider that the average age on our team is 9.5. 9.5. We have one 12-year-old.
Plus them kids. Older
13,
kids,
14.
They're not just older, they are good.
If we got them boys like in a 10 and under, and really a 10 or 11, they even have an 11 and under. We could really put that in there.
I told Pastor, shoot, I'm going to the back and shave and cut off all my hair. I go out there and play.
I'm going through that book. I'm saying, hey, this guy's 13. It's like, he can't play. It was like, no, there's an exception. I said, but he's 13 too. The exception is you can bring 3 players. 13. I said, they didn't tell me that. When did you tell us? Yeah, I said, when did y'all? But then another guy said, hey, this team been doing this for years. They like to stack their teams. And I said, you really have to look at those birth certificates and really, because I've said the pictures ain't matching the birth certificate.
They had a lot more than.
We're trying to play basketball. We're trying to play basketball.
Yeah, see, and that's what we are. We come in.
I got relatives, I got nephews that are 13, 14. I know what a 13, 14-year-old kid looks like. They had a lot more.
I don't think I want to, but I just want him to have just a little bit more playing time. That's my concern. So he won't lose. Not necessarily that he's going to lose interest, because he's gotten to a point now where he really loves basketball.
Just because of what how it helps you to develop sportsmanship, camaraderie, teamwork, and all that goes along with it. Competitive part of it. So wanted to participate, for those reasons.
That's all he talks about. And even with saying that, I know Bakari needs a lot of work. I know he has a long way to go. But right now, because he has that motivation and that drive to want to play ball and to want to do good, even though he's lacking a lot of skills. Right.
A lot of it was the camaraderie of friends or whatever. That was a big part of it as far as developing my skills. I mean, I played some rec on this level. I mean, played a little bit of high school with terrible coaching, so didn't do much at all of developing skills.
But so in the mix of all of that, I don't want him to lose the little oomph that he has, because he might feel like, well, I'm going to practice, but I ain't gonna really get to play in the game.
Absolutely important, because again, having gone through the period where I knew that I was good enough. I mean, just like you was talking about the politics of the game, I got covered in my high school team. I'll go back and kill those guys, man. I would flat out kill them. Everything was better, shooting. So having gone through that, I noticed it's definitely important to have somebody that understands the game and not just understands the game, but recognize the opportunity to develop talent and skills in the kids.
So I don't want him to lose that. The little edge, because he might feel like he's not going to get to play.
When I'm watching the games, I don't clap, I don't cheer for either side, because they're kids, and this is the stage where it's just fun for them. It's definitely competitive, and it's what it is. But the politics side of it is unfortunate, because it's for the kids, and it's for the purpose of them having fun and learning to compete and learn the game. So I'm always disappointed when I see that side of it, even where parents are criticizing other kids on opposite teams, and you know that part of it, and where the coaches aren't really as fair as they could be, and allowing all the kids to play to whatever extent that they should be playing, you know, and that's from team to team. Because again, you know, watching my son's team or anybody else's team, you know, I almost rarely cheer, because I like to see all the kids doing good.
I have a question for you. Do you believe that a person gets better at practice, or do he get better in the game?
I think it's both.
You think it's both?
Both. I think both too.
I think it's both.
What type of advice would you give him?
I would. The thing I told him before you guys even started talking about it was that, you know, you got to get in the driveway and work on your dribbling, work on your shooting. When you're out there in the driveway and you're laughing and playing around, that's impeding your process and improving your skills. So
during the game is where he is applying what he has learned in practice. So, you know, like I tell my daughter who runs track, champions are made in practice.
Jump, 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 jump. Good, jump.